What's going on, brothers? Just let me tell you the name. Got another video for you. As you're entitled, Inflicted Part 9. Here goes. So, I watched another Chameleon compilation from Casual Bachelor. I watched a woman try to squat 400 pounds, and she ended up breaking her neck and killing herself. And then I received word that the transgender swimmer won, I think it was Lee Thompson, won the NCAA title. And that dude crushed it. He crushed it. And I know a lot of the D1 female athletes are angry at this, they're crying foul, but I gotta say it like this. They got what they wanted. This is what they voted for. This is what they campaigned for 60 plus years. They got what they wanted. And now it's backfiring in their face. And don't worry, this is going to continue. This is the new normal, brothers. They got what they wanted. Now, these transformer athletes are pretty much muscling into these women's domain when it comes to sports, and they're going to start doing that more in politics. You heard what I said, brothers. You heard from me first. These transgender athletes are going to start muscling into these women's territory when it comes to politics. All of the free lunch and all of the trinkets that these women got from vilifying and demonizing men, from killing their children and campaigning for your hamstringing. These transgender athletes, they're coming for it. And these feminists have no one to blame for this for themselves. This is what they wanted. This is why they handicapped men and young. This is why they handicapped men and boys. The reason why a lot of those scholarship programs from certain colleges went away is because the money and the funding that went to those scholarship programs for men was given to women. They handicapped those young men and used the money that went to those young men to prop up these women. And now there's a problem. So, it's just one big mess, one hell of a mess. You got tribes complaining that they can't find rich men to marry. They're complaining that nobody wants to take them out on a date. They're complaining because you're getting blocked, ignored, and ghosted. And I gotta say it like this. They got what they wanted. Their calamity was all self-inflicted. All of the pain, basically, and butthurt that they're going through right now, they got behind all of this. I mean, especially the transgender athletes. That, if you brothers thought that bloodbath that Fox Fallon gave Tamika Jenkins was bad, you're going to see more of that. Especially in regards to MMA, you're going to see more of that. I mean, they should have never took. I mean, she should have never ever took that fight, man. I mean, if you look at the aftermath photos of that fight that Tamika Jenkins had with Fox Fallon, her face looked like the goddamn Beetlejuice. Fox Fallon broke her skull. But that's what's coming for these women. These female athletes who told themselves they're strong, independent, they don't need no man. Anything he can do, I can do better, but in high heels. That's what's coming for them. This was all self-inflicted. The drop in marriage was self-inflicted. The drop in fertility was self-inflicted. And I know that the nationalist types are angry as hell at this and they're fearful. And I gotta say, that's tough shit. You ask for everything that you're getting. You guys got in bed with these feminists and you tried to soft shoe your way around all their mayhem and you failed. Especially when it comes to people like Carl Benjamin, who can get online and say, it is your duty to create more children. I said, no, it's not their duty to create more children. Y'all gave them equality. And now they're spitting in your face. That fear of being outnumbered and destroyed is coming to pass. It's coming to pass because these particular types didn't have the balls to put their foot down and put the brakes on this feminist shit. They didn't stop it. You see, they should have actually got pointers from the King James Bible. In the book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 16 and 17. During that time period, the king's wife, the queen, was being trifling to her husband. She would not come when he asked her to come. They were holding a dinner, and you know what he did? He said that this woman is disrespecting me in my house. And if we don't put a stop to this, it's going to spread. Translation: it will turn to feminism. If the queen was being trifling and she was being insolent, then the rest of the women in the Persian Empire would do the same fucking thing. So you know what he did? He put a stop to it. But not these trad cooks and not these nationalist types. They didn't do that. They removed their balls and put it into her fucking purse. This clown shit, this shit show that you're seeing right now, it's only gonna get worse, brothers. It's gonna wax worse and worse. Even the stage theatrics that these chameleons are putting on over on TikTok. So I've seen 2 video compilations of chameleons calling out feminism and calling out false sexual assault allegations. I've seen that. And today I gotta say, it's a nothing burger. It's just lip service. As long as they're just calling out feminism, nothing's gonna change. They're not gonna get behind any of these laws. They're not going to change the family courts. They're not gonna do any of that shit. They're only calling out because their pet wallets are leaving. They're calling out because they're calling this shit out because their gas is over $4 a gallon. They're calling this shit out because their food is becoming more expensive. They're calling this shit out because despite all of this surround sound, chest thumping of I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, a lot of them do not want to work until they drop dead. But men worth their soul, we're faced with that every fucking day, especially the men who get divorced and have to pay child support. They got to work until they drop dead. They can't retire. Where's the sympathy then? Where's the support then? They don't get any support. The tribulations that these trollops are going through right now, I don't care. I don't feel any remorse for them. They got what they wanted, now they're not happy. Well, too bad. All sales are final. This is reality. And in reality, you get what you deserve according to your work. If you demonize and vilify men for 60 plus years and then start getting scared or desperate because nobody's running to your rescue, then you do that to your fucking self. You deserve that. It's not my job to come and fix your fuck-ups. You did it to yourself. And a sizable portion of men and young men understand that. That's why these Gen Z trollops are woefully against feminism. They've shifted gears. They hate feminism because a lot of them are going to rot by themselves. They don't like it, but that's what they're faced with. It is what it is. This is L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got, brothers. If you like the video, like the badass scenery in the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, you find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen next to the plus icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren. You know it's real. You know what's in. Go away, live on SY Spim. As for these ditch pigs, these chameleons, and these turfs who are too chicken shit to call out these transformer athletes who are crushing them in their territory, give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA Morgan State. See you soon.